What does the law say? What Nigerians think versus what the law says. To start with, what is rape? Rape is having unlawful carnal knowledge of a woman or another person without their consent, or getting that consent by the use of fear, force, intimidation, impersonation, or any other crooked means. What does the law say? Number 1, Bishop Feyi Daniels, very handsome pastor, was sentenced to life imprisonment for rape. Many have come out, have tagged me in comment section, have said a lot. Many have said, why life imprisonment? Here na the judge in rape. Number 2, they are witch hunting him because of the prophecy against the president. Number 3, why so fast? They arraigned him to court in 2023. They sentenced in 2024. Number 4, let us watch the prophecy.
The day for swearing him, Tinubu, will come. A very open ground, like a stadium, like, you know, I'm telling you what will happen. So, while at that event, military men will come in and they will arrest Tinubu.
From that prophecy you watched, if the prophecy came to pass, it's between you, God Almighty, the pastor, and the president of the country. It's not my own business. Next, is it even worth life imprisonment? In case you don't know, in Nigeria, to start with, in Lagos State, Section 260 of the Criminal Laws of Lagos State, if you are guilty of rape, it is life imprisonment. Section 358 of the Criminal Code of Nigeria, if you are found guilty of rape, it's life imprisonment with or without caning. That means the judge can tell them to flog you mercilessly before they go and put you in kirikiri, 2 portions of rice for the rest of your life. Next, why so fast? As a matter of fact, Bishop Feyi Daniels was arraigned to court on the 17th of April 2023, and he was sentenced on the 26th of January 2024. You might say it's not so fast. He committed the crime according to the court in 2020 within Ikota. And in case you don't know, they could not prove some offenses against him, but they were able to prove the offense of rape and sexual assault. For sexual assault, the judge sentenced him to 3 years. For rape, life imprisonment. Now, what about Baba Ijesha? First and foremost, the offense and the crime that the two of them are serving punishment for, they are different. Bishop Feyi Daniels was arraigned and he was sentenced for committing rape and sexual assault. Baba Ijesha was not sentenced to court for rape. Baba Ijesha was sentenced to 16 years imprisonment. 5 years for the first count, 5 years for the next one, 3 years for the next one, and 3 years for the next one, making 16. But the court said, let all the punishment and the years run concurrently, meaning that all the 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3. The judge instructed that the years that is serving in prison must run concurrently. What does it mean? 5 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3. They will run at the same time. So he will be spending 5 years in prison. Now, what did they charge Baba Ijesha for? Baba Ijesha was charged for indecent treatment of a child, sexual assault, attempted sexual assault by penetration, among other things. Unfortunately, some of the grievous ones were not proven, but the ones that were proven against him, the court sentenced him to 5 years for one count, 5 years for another count, 3 years for another count, and 3 years for another count. Bishop Feyi Daniels committed the crime of rape according to his victims in year 2020. He was arraigned to court on the 17th of April 2023, and he was sentenced to prison, life imprisonment for rape, according to the law, in year 2024, January 26 to be precise. So tell me, how is it too fast or too slow? Aside him spending life imprisonment and 3 years in prison, he is going to be registered on the Sexual Offenders Register of Lagos State. Anybody that commits sexual offense in Lagos State, name and your picture is always on that register. Finally, before you come and start saying that it's because of the prophecy that he said that they will arrest the president, that's why they are killing. Yes. In case you have forgotten so quickly, in the same court, in the same Lagos State, Dr. Olufemi Olaleye, on the 24th of October 2023, was sentenced to life imprisonment because he defiled and raped his 15-year-old niece. As a matter of fact, it was his wife that instigated the investigation, that reported him, that made them, yes, his wife. The man is now cooling off in kirikiri behind bars. So I don't understand. Doctor can go to life imprisonment, but pastor that raped somebody cannot go to life imprisonment? We stormy sheshe against consent. And don't forget, under the law in Nigeria, man can rape man. Man can rape woman. Husband cannot rape wife. Woman cannot rape man. If you don't agree, go to court. Bishop Feyi Daniels will serve life imprisonment in Kirikiri. Kirikiri, maximum prison. Kirikiri prison. What a fine pastor.